Hi, boys and girls. Miss Carolyn here. So we've been talking a lot about community helpers and all the people that work in your town. One of those people that work in your town is a hairdresser. I want you to think about a time that you have been to a hairdresser. Today, we are going to read the story called Kevin's Hair Scare. This is on the Epic Books program that I sent to your parents. Hopefully they were able to download it for you. So I'm going to read it right off my computer. As we read the story, I want you to think about how the character feels. Kevin is getting his hair cut and he feels a certain way about it. I'm going to pause the story so you can predict how he feels. Are you ready to read? All right, let's get started. Kevin's hair scare.
Kevin's hair was always getting into his eyes, and he liked it that way. He liked it a lot better than the idea of anyone cutting his hair. "Are you sure this won't hurt?" Kevin asked Azar, the hairdresser.
How do you think Kevin feels? Look at his face. Does it look like he wants to get his hair cut? Does he feel happy, sad, scared? Let's read on to find out.
The mirrors were making him nervous. Frightened stares came at him from every direction. "It's just hair," said Azar. "You'll see." And she started to clip, clip, clip. Kevin closed his eyes. There were too many pairs of scissors lying around. "How do I know it will grow back?" Kevin asked her one more time. It was hard to be brave, with a stranger scraping a cold comb against his scalp. It was a challenge to sit still, with hairs tickling his neck. It was impossible to make normal conversation with a wet head. Kevin thought about how the first caveman must have felt when he got the first haircut. "Whose idea was it to start cutting hair anyway?" he asked. No one answered. All the blow dryers were too loud. He peeked at all the other hair victims. People with wiry hair were trying to make it silky. Those with straight hair wanted it poofy. Those with long hair were getting it cut off, and those with short hair were growing it out. Many carried pictures of movie stars and demanded the same hairdos. No wonder hairdressers were so busy. Kevin thought about aliens from other planets. They always seemed to be hairless. That meant no haircuts. "Those people are getting their hair dyed," Azar said. She pointed to a woman with black hair that was turning red. In the next chair was a man with brown hair turning blonde. "Killing their hair?" Kevin gasped. "Relax. It's just hair," Azar said. "Have a magazine." The smells of all the different shampoos made Kevin's whole face twitch. He flipped through pages of photos full of hair. Kevin looked back up at the mirror again. "You scalped me. Don't I look bald?" Everyone said he didn't. Then he looked down. Old, dead hair all over the floor. It was a disaster area. Azar swept it up. "Could I have some of that?" Kevin asked. "After all, it's mine." He kept some inside a plastic bag and took it home. Kevin keeps it in his drawer to remind himself whenever he goes for a haircut, it's just hair. Or is it? Ramon's
I hope you enjoyed that silly story about Kevin getting his hair cut. When you go to get your hair cut, how do you feel? How did Kevin feel in this story? Did he feel happy, sad, scared? Yeah, I think he felt a little scared. He wasn't too sure if it would grow back. Does hair grow back? Yes, we know it does. Talk to someone in your household about how you feel when you get your hair cut and tell them how Kevin felt in the story. I hope you have a great afternoon. I'll see you guys tomorrow for opening group. Bye-bye.